Farm, good to have you along. In the aftermath of a blowout, Golden State win 136-100 was the final. Never close in Oakland tonight as the Spurs without Kawhi Leonard just couldn't generate anything offensively and couldn't stop the Warriors on the other end. I'm Matt Weiner, Steve Smith right here. Isaiah Thomas, the Hall of Famer, right over there. I'm going to expect detailed analysis from both of you as we make our way to the press conference proceedings.
I have one.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm mad at Zaza. No, just I mean, this is unfortunate. I mean, for the San Antonio Spurs, who had a great season, to have Tony Parker go down, who I thought had struggled a little bit during the regular season, but then found his way in that first round against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's just unfortunate not to have him, and then to have Kawhi Leonard out. This is tough. And they're in the Western Conference Finals. Give him a lot of credit. But now this is a tall task, not to have Kawhi, not to have Tony Parker. I don't see how they can come out of this hole, Isaiah, unless Kawhi can some kind of way play in Game 3.
Smitty, I agree with you. And they say absence make the heart grow fonder.
Hearts in San Antonio are very fond of Kawhi Leonard right now.
And for those who had any doubt who was the MVP of the league,
no, I'm going to stop here because you can't judge the regular season MVP on postseason results. You can't do it.
Why can't I?
Because it's a regular season award.
Well, I'm just speaking for me. All right.
All right.
No, I'm just saying that if you want to know how important Kawhi Leonard was to his basketball team, we see. And, you know, the argument all season long was, you know, Westbrook had less and this guy had less, so forth and so on. Well, we see exactly now what Leonard has and what he's been working with and what he did this season with his basketball team and how he's missed during this playoff series. You know, it's, you know, just this one game, I guess game and a quarter. I mean, it's a huge difference in terms of what he brings to the table.
Of course. You're making your case from regular season MVP.
Regular season.
Talking about, right.
Yeah.
I mean, he is. I mean, let's just go back to when he was drafted. I thought he was a fantastic athlete, very good defender.
I mean, we can't really talk about the game, so we...
Yeah. That's
no, we can talk about whatever we want, really. We're waiting on Pop to show up in Oakland.
Good defender. I didn't know he would be an elite defender to this level. Even coming in as a defensive-minded player in college, didn't have his ball handling to become an isolation player. It's now a guy who can shoot threes, who can make free throws, who can post up, and can put a team on his back on both ends. It's amazing where he's come from when he was drafted to this day. And not to have him play, it's unfortunate to have a playoff game without Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker playing. But give Golden State a lot of credit. They didn't let up. They came out and played hard.
Well, clearly he's the linchpin of the 2017 San Antonio Spurs. Meanwhile, Golden State was just brilliant offensively. Kawhi or no Kawhi, they played really, really well. 18 of 37 from three-point range. They hit 7 of their first 10 from three-point range along the way. 39 assists tonight on 50 made buckets. That's amazing ball movement.
Yeah, it's good ball movement, and it's also amazing shooting. And if you're going to beat this Golden State team, you got to defend the three-point line. And that's what they were good at, you know, the first 3 quarters of Game 1. They got back in transition. They closed out on the shooters, and they made them shoot contested shots. Now, this is what they got to do in Game 3. They got to figure out a way to get out on those three-point shooters, make them drive the basketball, and they're quick enough to do it. Defensively, they can make the adjustments. Tonight, we just, as we're watching now, we see wide open, uncontested three-point shots where, you know, Golden State pretty much had their way. They didn't have, San Antonio didn't bring the defensive game that they normally bring to the table.
All right.